And we're live. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers, the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery driver, around town truck drivers. Shout out to the Brother Troy Stars Trucking Vlogs on YouTube. Go over to Troy's channel and give Troy some support. Continue to do so, and I appreciate that. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. Shout out to you. Shout out to Kefi Don. Thank you for being the first one here this morning. Marlene McLeod, I appreciate you and thank you for being here. 6:30 instead of 6 o'clock. Boy, it's the freaking weekend, baby! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Listen up. Sometimes you just gotta rest. I'm only human, boy. Sometimes you just gotta rest. I try to act like I'm a machine, but I think I'm realizing now that I'm not. So sometimes, sleep hold me down, and I just have to surrender to the sleep and them kind of thing and that's what that is this morning. Couldn't wake up. I just woke up. As you can tell, the face still. So here we are this morning on this beautiful Friday morning. What is going on? Everybody is doing well. There's something going on with vaccine that y'all need to know about. I don't know if I should just release it. I already did the voiceover. I could play the voiceover right now or just release it in a separate video. But there's some very, very important information out there about vaccination that you need to know about. Why is my thing sticking? So not only did you come on late, but you also are freezing. All right, listen up. Let me pick up my first 10 people and then we get into this. All right, so Kefidon, big up, thank you for being here. Marlene McLeod, thank you for being here. Wanda Chisholm, thank you for being here. Pat McCarthy, Rude Boy Carl, Jules M. There's a whole lot of new names in here this morning. Solid J819, Lulu Ridges, Steve Rudolph Jr., and Danny R. Scott. Thank you for being here, Miss Adventure. La Zionessa, Ace of Spade, King Briggs, and Anjuro, Christopher, Vibsrum, and Natty Lee. All right. Big up enough. For those who I didn't call your name, like I say every morning, you already know it's manners and respect just the same like Jet Bar. I'm a inspire. Thank you for being here again. Roseanne RN, Rosemary King, The Brats, Sexy Body Dea, and Donna Mitchell and Ricardo Leon. Thank you for being here. Lorraine, if I said thank you for being here to everybody, I'll be here all day saying thank you for being here. Listen, a sister called me yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. Anyway, she said, SouFlo, she's not Jamaican, but she listens to SouFLoTV, but she likes Jamaican men. She's always dated Jamaican men or found herself with Jamaican men. I was laughing because she's not Jamaican, but she has, how should I put it now? She has limited herself to dating only Jamaican men. I don't know, she finds something good amongst Jamaican men. She like the accent. She think it's sexy. She like their vibes and all that. Plus, she always end up back in Jamaica. So I don't know. Free trips to Jamaica, or maybe she's paying, but just trips to Jamaica and being able to go places that tourists don't go, that kind of stuff, going around the island with somebody that actually knows the place and is from there. Anything that tickles her fancy. Anyhow, the crazy part about her story, I'm looking off my board because it was a phone call. It wasn't a write-in letter, so we can't read the letter out to you. But I was trying to jot down as much as possible what she was saying, right? And basically it was he searches me. He searches me almost every day. I said, what do you mean him search you almost every day? She said she can't go anywhere without coming back and getting searched. So this man searches her almost every day. All right. She loves him. She says she loves him though, but she can't stand this part, the searching. I said, what does he search? Like, come here about man, I search underwear and these kind of things, you know. And I hear about women doing it too. Women sniffing boxers and searching underwears and these kind of things. She said he searches not only her underwear, not only her bag, her clothes, her pocketbook, her pockets, her underwear, all that. She searched everything, even search her hair, smell her hair and everything. And she loves him. But she can't stand this one part about him. So talk about this SouFlo, and maybe he will hear it. Well, if you're the one that's searching her and you do watch this and you do see this, stop it. Okay? Matter of fact, I told her like this. If you're with somebody that's searching you up like that, leave. It's a form of abuse, actually. I think it's a form of abuse. You're not searching me up nowhere. I'm not stripping down naked for you when I come home. I'm not emptying no bags. I'm not giving you my wallet. You're not getting into my phone because you feel like that's what you need to do at this very moment. Well, my wife have access to my phone anyways. She asked for your phone, but just get her the phone. I don't have nothing to hide. But if you're not in that kind of a thing, then it's abuse. It's abuse. Period. Do you agree with me? May I tell the lady the right thing? I might be telling her to leave a good man. I don't know, but I don't think that's a good man. He might be a good man in other ways, but this, remember I told y'all that this is how the red flags come up. And you miss these red flags, right? Remember, he used to just search, like pat you down probably, smell you probably. And then it went from that to him demanding that you undress and take off your underwear so him can smell it, and go in your bag and search your pocketbook, empty out its contents, and open it, and gone too far. It started out one little thing and it kept going and kept going and kept going. I was reminded also to do that story because just out of nowhere, me and wife came back from somewhere yesterday and we were emptying out the vehicle and taking the babies out the vehicle and stuff. And you know, I pick up stuff. And you know, when I got to her bag, we pulled into the garage and her bag, I think she left her bag on the washing machine or the dryer. And so I take everything out and bring them inside the house, right, while she's handling the baby. And I said, I have to do this in the morning. Because I did it as a joke. I didn't search her stuff. I asked her if she want me to move her bag to the inside of the house, move it out of the garage to the inside of the house. And she said yes. And then I moved it, picked it up just like this. Me pick it up like I want dead rat. This is how much I don't condone that. All right. So the stuff that I told her, I want her to understand that I do this for real. I pick the bag up like it's a dead rat. See me? Pick it up like this, and I carry going in the room, and I drop it right on the dresser where she can see it as soon as she come in. I don't even stay in the room with the bag long enough for you to think he's probably in there looking in my bag. Nope. Me not have no business in that room right now. Drop the bag, beeline, out the room. That's it. You don't have no business in her bag, bro. You don't have no business searching up her persons. How do you feel as a man? I want some other brother I deal with. What are some of you dealing with? This is your life. You really behind living this kind of life. Yes. Rosie Posey says you need to run and hide. He is the killer type. Tell her again, please. I have some lemon in my water this morning. The water should have been warm, but told me wake up late. But let's throw some cold water and slice up a couple lemons and let it sit in. So that me I drink. It's not I don't want to buy think me. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Anyhow, yeah, what kind of life are you living though? Do you really look at yourself like a grown man, right? And think that that's okay? Do you really look at your partner and think that she is happy with you doing that to her? Listen, brothers, men, if you have to search, your woman every time she go out and come back, if you have to undress her and down there poking and smelling, if you have to smell underwears, if you have to dig in a bag, empty out the contents of her pocketbook and go through it, if you have to go search in her car and look and see if nothing in there, you're in the wrong relationship. You're probably not even ready. See, this me talk about all the time. You're probably not even ready for a relationship. You need to sort yourself out. Because if it ain't her, it's gonna be the next person you with and the next person you with and until you fix you. Yeah, that is a you issue. That's not her issue. That's a you issue. Me personally, if I'm with somebody that makes me feel like I have to search and watch you, and every time you come in, me have to search you, I don't want to be in that relationship. That means I don't trust you as far as I can see you. And although I don't trust people, although I don't trust people personally, there is some level of trust when I'm in a relationship. Because I have to go about my business. It's either some level of trust or it's some level of I don't care. What is done in the dark will come to light regardless. See? They probably just look on them and say, listen, if you're doing nothing out there, just make sure you don't bring nothing back to me. That's it. You can't control human beings. They're going to do what they want to do regardless. An adult. I hear the real joke now. The real joke is this, and I don't want to get the brother the paro or any other of you paro brothers already paro. I don't want to get you any more paro. But you see all the searching there, all the stuff. You see all the searching and all the stuff the way I do. And you I get the bun. You. Yeah. All that searching and something that I'm not saying particularly her, that sister, coming to want to make our situation worse. I personally told her to run. But she loves him and all this other stuff. Okay. Y'all throw around love so frivolously these days. Everybody gets love. Everything gets love. I'm in love. She was in love Monday with Johnny, and Tuesday she's in love with Roy, and Wednesday you can't tell, see, old people grow me in a country I come from, Johnny and Roy, and then something that she was in love with. You know, it's always in love, and it's so easy to be in love. Love takes time. And if you took some time to love this man or to fall in love with this man, you'd have realized this, that you're messing with somebody that's kind of psycho. He's kind of psycho. That's a psycho man. Miss Bossy says, but SouFlo, if a man is checking her, him have insecurity issues, them people you have to watch. Yes, that's why I tell her to run. That's to leave, because that's a form of abuse that's going to get worse. I can't think of a worse violation. That can be like you in prison. You know, I had family members that did time in prison before, and they told me, don't come see me. Don't come visit me, because every time they come visit me, we have to go through the search. And I may not take that search there. See, I did it once for y'all. I'm not doing it again. Just let me do my time, and we correspond some other way until I come home. And listen, that search that involves, you know, violation of your personal private areas like your body. Some of them tell you bend over, squat, use your right hand, grab your right cheek, left hand grab. I don't know why someone don't want to go to prison. And me not do nothing to go to prison enough. If I end up there, trust me, it was beyond my control. But when a man tell me about bend over, take your right hand, hold your right cheek. Take your left hand, hold your left cheek. Now spread them and cough. No, cough harder. No, me can't take that. So it's a violation. You in a relationship and somebody is searching you and gone up in your personal, in your private, and I smell and take off your underwear and give me your underwear and I inspect your underwear for anything on it, any stains. And brother, you're a gynecologist, a scientist, like that's way violation. Way violation. And I don't know why a woman would want to stay around after you do something like that. First, if me I want a woman, I'm not a woman, so I can't speak for women. But if I was a woman and this was happening, the first time you tried to do it, I would have been like, you serious? Like, you for real? You can't be for real. As you're talking, if I hear a place me there, I grab my 2 pieces of clothes like this. Are you for real? No, you really serious? Because I'm packing. I'm trying to pack the little 2 piece that I can. You really for real? Oh, okay. All right, deuces. Like brain step on fair. Deuces, I'm out. Why subject yourself to that? Donna Mitchell says that kind of love spell difference is not love that. That kind of love is not love at all. That kind of, well, she probably in love with him for whatever reasons she may be. You know, people claim that they fall in love all the time when half of the time it just be lust. It be lusty as hell. You know, it's lust because of, you know, whatever the hell it is. And cock it up the way and beat it down the way, then yam that something, then do this, whatever it is. And then the ambience that goes along with that person, new experiences. Now you with somebody who likes to dine out and go to restaurants and can take a flight to go Jamaica at least once a year, where the other man him did broke before and couldn't go nowhere and him never even have a car and him catch public transport and now you with some, whatever. And people find themselves in and tell themselves, yeah, I'm doing better. I'm with some, I upgraded. So them go on, I upgraded when I left you. You didn't have a car. My new man got a car. You got a luxury car at that. You didn't even have your own place. We used to be in your mama basement. My new man got his own apartment. You didn't have this. And people feel like, oh, they're in love because they're upgrading because the experience is different. You're not in love. You're in lust. You're in lust. You're enjoying an experience, and it's a lusty experience. And lust is a hell of a thing. And they pervert craziness. But seriously, which woman in here have you ever been in a relationship like this? Steve Wright says that's the killer in the making. Tell that woman to run. What have any of you women ever been, and watch the man them now, watch how they're gonna lie. Have any of you women here ever been with someone like that? Whether he was Jamaican, Canadian, Antiguan, Grenadian, British, wherever. Have you ever been with somebody like that searched you like that and you stayed? And for the men, put in that comment section real quick. And for the men, have you ever been that type of a man? Now, nobody is shameful now. It's out in the open. No, nothing on them now talk now. Nope, never done it. Never done it. If I check some of your ex right now, they'll probably tell me, yep, he used to do it all the time. And I lie, I tell you, SouFlo, let me tell you about the boy. Dirty boy. Take the sniff test. Mark Owen said, take the sniff test. Yo, I've heard of some of you women. Women, have any of you ever done it? Because you see, there's an issue here. She might call me and tell me about how him search her up, right? But you know one thing I know about grown people and relationship? Sometimes it's because you started while your partner started it. Because your partner felt violated when you did it, but them now left the relationship. So they're like, okay, it's equal for everybody. So if you're gonna search me and tell me about pull on your pants, nah, yo, woman drape up man, and him can't go nowhere when him come in, unbuckle your pants. And she gone down there and she has smell up boxers front and she had inspect front. I would show y'all the universal sign for her, for he's been hunching around and he never have time and him reach up, but me not give her the secrets. All right. Not give her this. I think brains should give you all that. That one. But anyhow, I've seen women do the same thing. And then the man now, who wasn't the type to do that, he's like, yo, I'm not taking a violation. So every time she go out, I get have me paro. Because why would she be so concerned? All right, so I'm going to search she to know. So now you're in a relationship where both of you are toxic and psycho and searching each other up every time you go somewhere without the other one. Madness. I will give it away. Don't worry. I will so she, babe. I think you should. I think you should. There's a universal sign, ladies. There's a universal sign. All right. If him go out there, go do it and come back and him, he more than likely him can't clean it neither. Him can't fix it either because it'll be there. Let's put it this way. It stays there for weeks and months, and it didn't. So let Brains give you all that on her own time. What that is, me not giving the whole of the secret them. The man them right now, I said SouFlo, the dirty man them, the one that will run out and cheat and these things. I must say SouFlo. Come on, man. You can't you can't just tell out everything. But yes, Miss K. I know. All right, so SouFlo, she was grown in toxic environment as a child, so she thinks how her partner is treating her is right, which she thinks is love. Well, this particular female I'm talking about that brought this to my attention and said, talk about it. I don't think she was grown like that because she doesn't like it. She don't like it and she don't want it to keep happening. That's why she's saying to me like, yo, please talk about this. She's not even Jamaican though. So she was like, you know, she tune in all the time because our man and him tune in all the time. So hopefully, I'm saying that hopefully this is one of the series him tuning into, or if it's not him, it's other people who do these things. Because you know who you are. You know, we come on social media and we pretend to be somebody else. Everybody in their comments are holier than thou art. Never made a mistake before. Don't do things like these and all that. But if you check them in real life, right? So I'm not asking you to tell on yourself. I'm asking you to let this be a reckoning moment. Like, wow, I feel like he's talking to me. You know, like when you go to church and the pastor was like, I'm gonna go around bar. I'm gonna go have sex out of marriage. And then you come in the house of the Lord this morning. And you're there, it's like, I did go out last night. Did have sex before me coming here out of marriage. I me my talk to. I want you to feel like that. I want you to feel like I'm speaking directly to you. It's corny. Stop it. It's violating. It's violating. If you're in a relationship where somebody is doing this to you, left it. And if you're in a relationship where you're doing this to somebody, leave it. You're in the wrong relationship. That means that the insecurities are so high, right? That the next thing left for you, what else is left for you to do? Think about it. Logically think about this. What else is left for you to do to this person? If I think she cheat, but I can't catch her, so I'm gonna try to catch her. So every time she calls and come in, I search of everything. The car, our drawers, our body crack, our everything I get searched. And we still can't catch her. So the next thing is what? It's violence. It's going to start to be violent. Naturally. These are the red flags along the way that you miss. Well, yeah, it didn't start out like that because you just used to search stuff, but I didn't think nothing of it. You know, and then one day I stayed out an extra hour late. As soon as I walked in the door, he broke my eye socket. You know, and like, that's the sign. Those are the signs. Those are the signs that come without the boof buff yet. That's telling you that boof buff is on the way. The boof buff, if you don't know what I mean, that's some lick y'all go get. All right? At SouFlo right now, my neighbor go through that every evening. Him reach home. All out a road, she search him. Get her money. You see? And I know this. I know this to be true because I know of women that do it. I've actually seen it in real life and I couldn't believe it. And the woman draped him and he couldn't leave. Matter of fact, the brother there try to go and she like, yeah, I broke my fingernail them, yeah, I broke my finger, yeah, I broke my fingernail them. Take off your pants. Up in your bed. I'm not play with you. I open him bell. It was a Jamaican girl. But I've seen it. I actually have seen it more than once. I want to smell your boxes. No, I'm not playing. I want to smell your boxes. Man, let me go, man. Let me go. I'm tired. Let me go lay down. Don't say you're tired, you know. Oh, you tired? What you been doing? Let me smell your boxes. Maybe I'm tired because I'm coming from 12 hours of work. Rotted. Yeah. Uh, if you gotta do all that, man, leg on a relationship there is no good for you. It's toxic. But there's a lot of people who will listen to me say all this, and they do exactly that, and they don't have no plans to change. Today, after listening to me now, they're still gonna go do it again, right? That's a prison way of thinking. She she has to hide when she leaves. He is the killer type. Somebody says she has to hide when she leaves because he is the killer type. Why? You do what you got to do, but get out. You know, if you with somebody crazy, I don't. I don't support self pity. So for the people who put themselves in messed up situations and then come cry about it, I don't support that. You know, if you with somebody that you have to hide if you want to leave in order to leave. You know, but so we stay there and we play these crazy games in these relationships until everything blow up in our face, right? Uh, OP says that's a prison way of thinking. Adeline Honeygram says crazy people do crazy things for sure. Christopher says these are Christopher Vibes Rum says a nasty man that it's definitely abuse. Yeah, I don't know how you can't see abuse in that. Account Clark says it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Gully got a 17 Coke says shaking my head. What talk for talk this morning? Me not in a them type of man and search through phone something there. Now, as far as your phone goes, I have phone etiquettes. Now, here is phone etiquettes in a relationship for me, I think. Now, tell me if I'm wrong. Phone etiquettes in a relationship should go like this. If you're in a monogamous, committed, we're not talking about someone, you notice how I stress the word monogamous and committed, because some of you think you're in a monogamous, committed relationship, but both of you are flinging it everywhere and sharing yourself with others and hiding from each other and all these other kind of things. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you're in a monogamous, committed relationship and even if you're lying to your partner that you're going the distance and this is a long time thing, I'm in it for the long run, you know, and all this. All right, you one of those kind of relationships, your phone should never be off limits to your partner. Your phone should never be off limits to your partner. I said it. Your phone should, too much things you can hide in that phone. You're walking around with a whole computer on you. Your phone should never be off limits to your partner. At the same time, no one should be demanding your stuff. And again, that's a part of the search. Search body cracks, search pum pum, search underwear, search pocketbook, search. So what's the phone is just another part of the search. Search the phone, search. If you in a relationship where you feel like you have to search your partner's phone all the time, you're in the wrong relationship. Maybe there's something wrong with either them or you. See? But if wifey come right now and say, give me your phone. I see she did something on her channel the other day where she kind of made me look bad, but it's all good, brains. It's all good. She kind of made me look bad because she come in one day. Oh, we always say, give me your phone. Let's switch phones for a day, right? But here's the thing. I have a business phone, and I have my personal phone. See? So one day now, I made a joke when she was going out. And what I did was I said, let's switch phones for the day. My wife know my damn business phone different from my personal phone. So I gave her my business phone and she gave me her phone, our one phone what she have. When she gave me the phone, I didn't do nothing to it. I don't even know how to unlock her phone. I don't know her code, right? But she gave me her phone and I just threw it on the couch when she left and she gone with the business phone. I'm laughing, but she came back in the house. She was like videotaping and she was like, where's the phone? Where's the phone? You think me a fool? You give me a business phone. This is not your personal phone. But other than that, me not believe in none of that. See, so any one of these phones, my business phone does not have a lock on it at all, because and my personal phone, me keep me. I might do. I'm a picture sender kind of person, so one of them days that when I'm feeling frisky, and I want her to know say, yeah, that's something. Yeah, it's calling your name. I might. I send her the picture of them. So me no want to let my phone out the road and somebody is like, oh, we found a phone. Just clink and open the phone. And next thing they're like, well, I know this dude. Oh, wait, that's SouFlo this. Yeah, the dude that do SouFLoTV. Yo, look, yo, watch this. Oh, damn, look at SouFlo. So no. So we put a lock on it, but she knows the lock. She knows the code. My wife act like she don't know. Let me hold your phone real quick, babe. That's what she's saying now. Because she might be, Mr. ask her to order stuff for me on Amazon and all kind of stuff like that. Let me hold your phone real quick. Let me get her the phone here. You have to open it because I don't know. We go right in front of her. I say, this is how you open it. Here's my pattern. Look, right? See it there. She act like she don't know. Next time, let me get the phone real quick. But you have to open it. I said, listen, we're not playing this game. You know the code to the phone. You could get in the phone whenever you feel like it, right? The phone is here whenever you feel like it. So I don't ever say, if she said, no, hold the phone real quick, I don't ever say, for what? No, it's not. It's my phone. You're not getting in it and run gone with my phone. You in the shower, taking a shower, and your wife pick up your phone and you hear, and next thing you out the bathtub, naked and soapy, I run her down for the phone. Them kind of people there you feel watch. Because they definitely have something to hide. Me don't care, me drop asleep and left it. Here I'd laugh out loud, dead with Rascal laugh. I actually don't know it because I don't try to remember it. Well, see, it's the same. So why you can't understand that it's the same thing with me? Because she do this all the time too. She's like, here with our phone. I'm gonna say, babe, something, I don't know your thing. So, and she put it in right in front of me, but I genuinely don't pay attention. Why? Because I don't want myself to become one of them claffy that feel like she's not looking, she in the shower. Let me see her phone real quick, because I don't want to be that kind of person. Being a good person takes work, okay? Being a good person takes work, and if you allow yourself to not do the work, you will become one of them people that. Let me see if she cuts. Come go in our phone real quick, us. See who she. I don't want to be that person. So even when she opens her phone in front of me, I still act like I didn't see it. Me look everywhere else but what she had tell me to look on. So the next time when we need our phone, you have to go open it for me. Matter of fact, open it. I'll give you time to open it and clear out anything that's in it that you don't want me to see. I'm not scrolling left. I'm not scrolling right. I'm scrolling where you told me to scroll. You see, you give me your phone. I say, look on this one picture right here. I'm looking at this one picture right here. If I want to scroll further, I may ask, should I scroll left or right or whatever? Because I don't want to see anything I'm not supposed to see. That kind of stuff. Me not invite things in my life. And some people go looking for stuff. Hear this. Go looking for stuff, right? And then when them find it, oh God Almighty, Lord Jesus, oh, the house broke down. And then they stay right there still. Why you were looking for it? You didn't leave. You didn't leave. Okay, so now you know say you get violated. Now you know say you share the things. You didn't leave. You're here arguing with the same person. So why did you go looking? Sometimes some things are left, just don't know. Me don't know. If I don't know about it, it won't hurt me. You understand? Those are the principles I live by. If I don't know about it, it won't hurt me. I'm not going searching for anything and I don't allow my mind to wander enough to where I become insecure. I'm telling you already, I have tactics to deal with life. Watch this. Me and my wife go out, right? If we go somewhere where there are a lot of sexy body people around the place and all these kind of things, I expect her to look. She's a woman, okay? She never stop look for a man when time she meet me. See? So if she's going to look, guess what I'm going to be doing too? Me see some man and follow them woman up and down and want grab the girl and talk about. I've actually seen this happen. Grab the girl and talk about, you were looking at, I seen you looking at that nigga freaking aisle 9. And she was like, hey, who? I wasn't looking anywhere. But don't play with me, I'm a you up. What, you out here looking at niggas where you look that, like, man, move, man. Move. Yo, tech players, move while going. Move yourself from around here. What did you think a woman's supposed to do? Supposed to walk around like this? What is she supposed to do? You're not gonna have everything, brother. She might see a man out there and them belly well chisel up and him have a 12-pack and she can out every square in it. She have a look. Yeah? And then you have to feel bad because your belly get round and all these other kind of things. Here one. There's women out there that love men with round belly. So you just left her on aisle 9 and you take yourself, go over aisle 12, distance and space in between you, and stop thinking about what she's doing over there. Is he going to go home with her? No, she's going home with you. See? Now later when she go home with her, she might be thinking of the guy that she saw with the 12-pack while you there trying to do your thing. And she said, this is him instead of you. I don't know. But it happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. Too real, SouFlo. Too real. It happens. But hey, you just go on over for aisle 12, left her for aisle 9, and go find something to look on for yourself. That's how I deal with things. See, the woman about to, just like how man about, if she wants stray me stray right away, same time. See? And we even. I'm petty. I'm petty like that. I'm petty like that. Just a bit full of foolishness. No, but I am petty like that. Probably catch one look from her. Probably catch her and go, yep, that was my cue. I'm out of there. You can walk one by yourself, have all the looks you want to look. You don't have to hear nothing from me. And I wasn't there to see you do it, so I don't have to say anything at all. I'm about to go around the other side, and I'm about to go full up me eye them. All right? So me, I look to me, I look hard this time. I'm looking with a vengeance. See? I look with a vengeance. That means that when I come back, I'm fully satisfied. No matter how much kind of look you looked, it can't be better than my look. my look was me a look. Understand me? Eye contact, everything me a look. Can you do your thing? You do your thing. I'm not gonna fight you about it though. That's some. I don't know. Mr. Man, I drape woman and you look. I seen you looking at it. Stop it, man. Please stop. Please stop. Now, in a relationship, I actually do think that it's kind of disrespectful if you're with your partner, but you're like undressing somebody else with your eyes in your partner's presence. If you're in one of those kind of relationships. A different, whole other, out here nowadays, we have relation boat, we have relation ship, we have relation canoes. You have to know which one you're in. You know what I'm saying? Some people in a relation canoe, and them think them in a relationship. Some people in a relation boat. All right, so you have to know which one you're in. Now, for those of you who are in the relationship, it happens. It happens. You know, but don't be out here just undressing people. And your partner talk to you, hello, you know, you're Mr. The bread, pick up the bread. Oh, yeah, we need bread in the house. You're right. Here. You know, don't be doing that. That's embarrassing. It's actually telling another person right in front of your partner that you could get it right now. I don't even care if he here. I don't even care if she here. You could get it right now. Right now. You like, that. Right in front of me? No, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Take a glimpse and keep going. Me take pictures. Take a picture. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Snap. Keep going. See that? Fellas, sit down. Keep going. So, that's it. Just snap. Keep going. Keep going. Not bother with the. That is so disrespectful. I find that disrespectful. So the first sign me see, me cut. Why you walking away leaving me in the store? It's okay, babe. I'm going to do your thing. Me soon come. I'm not going to look on something over. That's all. I think that's it. And just keep it peaceful at the same time. I'm all about the peace, man. I just want my relationship to be peaceful. I just want my house to be peaceful. I try. And balance. You know what I'm saying? The disrespect starts in the inside of the person 5 seconds before the act. You are absolutely right, Encore Memo. But hear what? For your partner to look at other people and think, damn, he fine as hell. Or, oh, she's sexy on a mother. For your partner to do that, right? That's not a disrespect to you. That's natural. That's actually natural. Human beings cannot help when they see what they're attracted to, as in their type. That's natural. That's innate. It's born in you. For you now to be playing that out in front of somebody that you are, remember I said relation, both relationship, you have to know which one you're in, relation canoes. If you're in the relationship, it's disrespectful when you start to display that behavior in front of your partner. You're telling someone on the outside that your thing ain't too solid. You're telling someone on the outside, I think you're better than who I'm with. You're telling someone on the outside that I will disrespect this person for you. You know what I'm saying? And I want ladies to know this, because I used to do it. Yo, but he wild enough. Me did wild. And the youth that when we grew up with in Miami did wild too. We were wild. We used to talk to girls while them there with them man. That Father God. We used to talk to girls while they're with their men. Let me show you this. She walking in the grocery store, right? She with our man. Or in the mall. We used to go to the mall and do it. So y'all walking at the grocery store. She with her man. We in the back. You know when time woman, she catch your eye? This is how I know. She walking with her man, but her eyes made 4 with mine. You see from her eye make 4 with mine and she look good? The man there right next to her. I just start trailing. And I'm like this. Him look wrong. Sit that right there. Then I'm gonna go in that store right there. Nah, I'm leave that and go back. Still trailing. Then walk off and walk off too. Keep a little distance. Woman are wicked. Watch them. She said, hold on. So I'm holding on. Here she tell him now, babe, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I don't know what she tell him. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And he over there wondering. She run down the bathroom, me cut. I'm gonna right which part the bathroom them there. And she reach around there. I used to have a shoebox. And I used to put the numbers in the shoebox and full up the shoebox and numbers. We used to see how many numbers we could get. And then when we have a talk to girl, we used to shake shoebox up and see who's the lucky contender today and dip in and take out. All right, bam. Stacy gets a call. Just like that. So she right there, so she cut from the man and talk about, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gone around there too. Some of them don't even take time to write them number down and give to you. Some of them will be saying the number while you're walking beside them or behind them. Take my number down. If they're behind arena, take my number down. 576-881-1324. Gone, both our business. I'm in story that's in my brain. 576-881-2024. 576-881-2024. I'm reaching that bathroom, I take out my phone, put it in there. 576-881-2024. Boom. And they're right there with our man. And it happened a lot, right? All you hit them with, if they really want to talk to you. So, been down that road before. I'm not going to looking for things that is going to break my heart or stir up my brain. And I don't care who she looking at, long as she not undressing people in front of me. You know what I mean? But your partner is gonna look, male and female. That's how we are as human beings. If we see something good, juicy, you know what I'm saying, something that looks like it's right, that's right up my alley right there. It's like shopping and you see your price range for the favorite things them that you like. Yo, long me I look for one of them and them have it for $1.99. You know, you're like, whoa, it's the same thing. You're just like immediately attracted. But you have to train yourself to be good. Being a good person takes work. All right. Here goes another quote. I should put it on a t-shirt. When we say don't think with your front, think with your frontal lobe, or think with your frontal lobe, not your front. That one. And then being a good person takes work. Put it on a t-shirt. Being a good person takes work. It is so easy to be bad. It is. But it takes work to be a good person. Conscious of what you're doing, though. I am conscious that my actions will cause me to have a messed up home life where it's not going to be happy in the house, especially if Fimi woman find out, because she is not exactly the get along, go along kind of person. So you know, I just be conscious of your behaviors, man, and who it affects that's around you and that kind of stuff. If you search you up, woman, and I tell you about pull down panty and you want to smell on these things, run. If he's in your pocketbook emptying out the contents of it and I argue with you about no sit in there somewhere, run. If every time you pull up, you search out the whole vehicle, run. Why the passenger seat lay back so far like that? Then damn, bro. Like, my God. Shout out to Miss Nia. Miss Nia said, exactly, Flo, make sure house is good. Yeah. Enough of we mash enough of we mash up the house and then that's where you have to go live. Huh? That's where you have to go live. Make up your mind. Petrina Stark, Unstoppable says rubbish. Rubbish for what? Neighbor Gordon says most persons know at day one the person they are associating with, but today people mainly looking for finance and looks, so they overlook everything else. Yeah, people get in relationships for all the wrong reasons. We know that. That's very true. Very, very true. And people mistake lust for, that's what I said earlier. People mistake lust for love all the time. They use the word love so frivolously. You know? It's like I can love you Monday and I can unlove you by Tuesday. That you were never in love. You were never in love. You had some feelings that felt like love for the person, but you were never in love. You were more than likely in lust. Lust you can turn on and off. Love takes time to develop. Love takes time to build, right? And then love grows stronger or disappears. It grows stronger as you get to know the person more. Love is an investment, you know. It's an emotional investment. How long you've been together with this person, how many things you know about this person. You know when you love somebody to where all their faults start to look beautiful to you, their flaws, their everything, and she's like, I like this about myself, and to you that's like the sexiest part of her, right? And that kind of stuff. She's like, I forgot to get rid of this. You're like, no, I'm not see way I talk about kind of thing. Love is different, but we interchange. Baby, find it. Oh, that you go get it for me? Babe, get it pre-ordered for me, please. So Vybz Kartel drop an album. Well, he's dropping an album. Yo, the man about it. It's his third album for the year. He's dropping an album. And the album is called Born for This. And I've been trying to pre-order it. She bought me a whole other album last night from Vybz Kartel. But I thank you for it because, and that album got 40-something tracks on it, but it's one of his classics. One of them classic albums, Kingston 20 or something like that. So For those of you who are Vibes Cartel fans, then make sure you go ahead and Cartel album release. The album release, I'm gonna listen on iTunes. No, them said pre-order it by midnight last night, and I tried to stay up, but I couldn't. We were up watching the Olympics anyways, and you know, sleep took me over. Plus, I didn't sleep the night before. Yes, Mrs. Nia, may I tell you, she's definitely on top of things. She looking out for me. She know what I like. She know what I like. She my type. She know what I like. So some artists they are road, you know, and they're coming like them lock up. No, for real, coming like them lock up because I want to. And this is speaking of off topic about the whole relationship thing onto something else. I think dancehall music is in a lull. I remember when Vibes Cartel got locked up and he said dancehall music is in prison or in jail or locked up. And everybody was like, you arrogant, pompous ass. You think dancehall is you and this and that. And we were saying that no, it's not that he thinks dancehall is him. It's that the head runner, they just took the head runner out. Now, I don't think there's anybody else that can match his work ethic, his style, charisma, business savvy. You have to forget what he did or what he got convicted for. You got to give a man credit because enough man go prison and their family starts suffering financially the day they left. The first rent or the first mortgage that came around, the family is in problems. Yeah? This man that just get richer and richer and richer and picking them well-educated, well-schooled, own their own record company and getting ready to come sit in the boss seat of the record company. Shout out to Shorty. Because you know some woman cut the day you get your sentence. So worst judge gonna say life sentence and you there talking about stick by me, babe. I'm gonna fight this. Woman no I hear that. All she heard was the judge said life. You ain't coming home. So side man move right in. You can't come up front now. I forgot to get a new side man because the side man was she that deal. Side man was she that dealing with you. If that's become front man. You know what I'm saying? But this woman says, I don't care. They said so what on CBM I think it was or TVJ. But Tanisha, so what if he is, I mean, let's think realistically. What if he has to serve the entire 35 years? Say, I'll be right here. I'll be right here. I made that commitment and I'm going to be right here. That's a hell of a commitment to make. I'll tell you what, even if she cut today, it's all good. She already held it down for a decade plus. And if it wasn't for her on the outside, certain part of his business wouldn't look so good. You know what I'm saying? So you know that saying behind every strong man, there's that strong woman. I think it's true. It's true. You can be strong as a man by yourself, but when you got a queen that can match your strength and can actually, I mean, not about strength as in, because someone in the Ghana gym go lift weights and not strong like me, man. Not that kind of strength. When you got a woman that can match your strength, and if you're a king, not match your negatives. If you are king and you're moving in a kingly order, when you have a woman that can match that, you're about to have a beautiful outcome. I look at his kids and all. That's what I look at. Because I know a lot of kids in real life whose daddies are locked up and their life turned upside down. This man, his family is flourishing. Not just his kids, his extended family is flourishing. All the artists that he put on and gave careers are flourishing. They went from virtually nobodies to this man giving them the Midas touch and saying, look, I'll get to you, come here. Yes, let's do this, that, bam, I co-sign you, go, and millionaires. Millionaires. How many of us made a millionaire? How many of us, we talk a lot, but how many of us actually took somebody out of poverty and changed their life forever? That's real. So that stuff like that I respect. Yeah. But anyhow, his new album is coming out, and the new album is called Born for This. So go look it up. I think my baby is about to pre-order it for me on Amazon. A lot of people are telling you to go pre-order it, but they're not telling you where to pre-order it at. And I didn't know where to pre-order it at either. See? Miss Nia says, I love the fact that how people all over the world, but also you, bro, have stood by this man for 10 years, loyal, and he's still on top. So, this speaks to the state of our music, right? Within our music, there's so much hating, fighting, hypocrites, because a lot of them, the stuff they talk about is not really how they live in. They pretend to be good people, but they're not really good people. A lot of, and that's why I'm stay away from enough of them. So, Flo, how come you not go interview so and so and do? Because I go around certain circles and I see the hypocrisy some of us cut, or the false sense of I am the biggest thing ever. Man get a one song play on the radio 2 times and they're the biggest thing in Jamaica, and the song hasn't even left the island yet. The song park up out at airport waiting for a flight that will accept it. That kind of stuff. You know, so, but to see someone from behind bars able to lock that genre for an entire decade from behind bars, that speaks volumes, man. That speaks volumes. It's his frequency. When him touch a track, him touch the track different than everybody else. His vocal frequency. And I don't know if y'all know about frequency, but his vocal frequency is different. And me personally is what I think it is. But I admire him as a businessman more than anything. I admire him as a businessman. Love the music, but I admire him as a businessman. I admire him as somebody that came from down there and made it up there. I remember, again, his mentor, Bounty Killer. Right now, Bounty Killer and Vybz Kartel got a song out. Bounty Killer is doing, man, a testament. Bounty Killer is a testament to longevity. Shout out to Bounty Killer. A testament to standing on something solid. Because you know, Killer say what him say. See? It's a testament to standing on something solid. Bounty Killer is a man where really, really saved a lot of lives. And we never hail these people. We go around and talk about all the bad stuff they've been and done and got into. Like to this day, nobody can let go the hammer. The hammer. Nobody can let go the hammer. But that's been a long time ago. And he's done so much and continues to do so much. But a man that saved a lot of life, you know. A lot of life and made a lot of stars. Again, genuinely took somebody from a messed up position and put them to a position where they can be someone to help more people around them. That's empowerment. That's real empowerment. See? Steve Rudolph Jr., thank you. I appreciate you. Steve Rudolph Jr. says, so since you think Vybz Kartel is on his own level, who else do you like? I like Idonia and I like Massacre. I like all dancehall artists. Listen, genuinely, there is no dancehall. Let me take that back. Come see some foolishness go on. But I look at some of the stuff they do, like antics, and I never want to be one of those grown adults that forget how to connect with the generation that came after me. You know, and that's what a lot of people do. Them reach certain age and them run the church, or them start spin Bible page and quote scriptures, and everything the youth them do is offensive, and they're the worst ever. Well, your parents used to look at you and your generation the same way. Them didn't like your fashion and style. My mother never used to like when me I color up half of my hair and all these things. She never used to like and it came right back around now as an adult. If my son starts to do it now, I'm not going to be like, you can't do your hair like that. My mother cut out the middle of my hair, and brother, right down the middle with her scissors. She wants to see me, I try to block it. She dropped my hand with the scissors. I think the woman was going to stab up my head. So I let it go. And she went right down the middle of my head, cut out the... I'm not doing none of that. So I try to stay in touch with and I respect all these guys. I look at music, especially dancehall music, as a vehicle. And I can see why Bounty Killer and them are so protective of that genre, because that is definitely a vehicle. It has taken many ghetto youth from real squalors. See, some of we never grew up in real squalors, so we can't relate. Real squalors is taking them from and put them in a position of power. Put them in a position to where they're not only able to feed themselves, they're able to feed themselves abundantly, to the point where enough people around them get jealous. And then they're able to help others around them, not just their immediate family, but extended. So I look at dancehall different like that. So I respect every artist. I listen to every artist. I've never been in a party and an Idonia. Now, Idonia is one of the baddest lyricists. Matter of fact, I will go as far as to say this. When it comes to Idonia and him lyricism, I'm trying to think who else could actually match that. In delivery and in lyricism, the youth does bad. Him does bad. So different people have their different. Massacre now, I got onto Massacre through the storytelling part. Is our next bad artist that had Massacre's album in the truck, and asked my wife. I played it back to back for me have to eventually take it out. The hard CD cover album. Had it in the vehicle, and every time I go in the vehicle, turn it up loud, and that's what I play the whole day, the whole way, every time I'm riding out. So, and I did that and let the album play out for like a month before I take it out. All right, it's been a month now. I'm tired of listening to the same songs over and over kind of thing. Let me switch out my CDs. I have a 6 CD changer in other things, so I'm gonna switch out the 6 to a different 6 set of music kind of thing. I respect all of them. I respect all of them. I think though that a lot of the people that are out here that are in free world, I don't know if they're not making the right connections, because you can't connect with people who don't want to connect with you. So I don't know if the others don't see them as people that they would want to connect with. I don't know if like some of the elders are saying the music has changed and they're not hearing the authentic 90s kind of dancehall no more. So they're not interested in what they're hearing, the new thing. I don't know what the technicalities of it is, but dancehall is not hitting like before. It's not because of reggaeton, and it's not because of Afro beats, okay? It's because we're not putting in the effort. I could go as far as to say it's because everybody will come out now is a killer, and every song is about killing and murdering and El Chapo this and how much coke them a move and those songs don't get airplay. Those songs don't go too far. People are skeptical about working with the artist because they think the lifestyle probably comes with it, what he's singing about. I don't know, but the music ain't going as far as it should. If Vybz Kartel could get as far as he can get from behind bars, if he was free, we already know what that would be, because he has the intelligence for it, not just the talent to do the music, but he is a savvy businessman. Move the genre of dancehall music forward. Take it to the world. You know what my dream is for dancehall music? My dream is to see a dancehall artist collect the same pay for a show that a rapper does. You got rappers that nobody don't know, really, but they have their own core audience, and people book them, and they're paying these guys 20,000 US, 30, 40, 50,000 US a show. Lil Baby gets $100,000 a show. 100,000 US dollar per show. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see my brothers and sisters do that. I was going to talk about Rolling Loud. Ramesh bring out Shensia in a jerk pan at Rolling Loud. When the jerk pan opened, all I saw was Bati in the air. And then she get up and she did her thing. People are saying, SouFlo, talk about it. Talk about Shensia's performance at Rolling Loud. I think her performance was great. I think her performance was great. I was kind of messed up that she wasn't singing because I've seen Shensia do live shows before where she was actually singing and she controlled the crowd. But that was a crowd that knew her songs. So, you know, when you sing a song and you can pull up, and just get them the mic and then just finish the rest of the song, this wasn't that kind of crowd. So she wasn't able to do that. I don't know what the reasons were why they didn't allow her to sing more, because the track, when you're doing your show tracks as an artist, you set the track how you want the track set. So, okay, may I perform song number 4. Song number 4, I just want the chorus. The rest of the beat, I just want the beat. I'm going to fill in the words and we need some backup on the chorus. That's it. That's how a track for a show would go. For Shensia's show, it was like them put on our CD and it was just her singing right through and then she's singing over herself. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. But other than that, she was good. I'm not going to critique her harshly because I understand the impact. And this is our music and our genre, right? But me never like that partner. But everything else I did like. Me like the jerk pan. Me like because the jerk pan is symbolic in our culture, believe it or not. You know, someone that grow up highty-tighty. You've never eaten from a jerk pan before. See them there? You know, when the hands start up, you've never eaten from a jerk pan before. Yeah, you send somebody, you send a helper to go downtown to go get some jerk chicken. You don't know where they got it from. You just know that it tastes really good. And you know, we chop up the chicken and we ate it, and the chicken tastes really good. But we never eaten from a jerk pan before. So one time you see, when you see him roll out Shensia, that's something that you yourself are wonder, what the hell is that? It's a jerk pan. It's a jerk pan. It's a very sick. Big up to the jerky them, because uno make the thing go right more time. I have a bad jerky down at Westmoreland. Every time I go to Jamaica, I go looking for this man like I'm on crack and he's the dealer. And I got a good hit from him sometime because the man have his own sauce, spice, and he just, you know, I'm doing thing. So big up to the jerky them. It's another line of work. It's entrepreneurship. But yeah, people send them kids to go school and all that off of that same jerk drum there. So when I saw him come out with the jerk drum and the big Jamaican flag on the jerk drum, I thought that was dope. I thought that was dope. Because I know a lot of people were like, what the hell is he rolling onto the stage? What's that? That's just telling the world about another part of our culture. They're standing there wondering, what the hell is that? Rami should have took the time to say, it's a jerk drum this here, and then make Shensia do our thing. See? Crackhead LOL is right. Allow me to tell, babe, what part, which part him there? What's his location? Let us see if we can big him up real quick. Because somebody is in Jamaica right now floating around that area and they might be able to go find him. I want, yo, the brother, first of all, right, the brother look like him, all him do a workout and jerk chicken, because the man chisel up and everything. And I said to wifey, I said, yo, you see him look like him stay up on my yard and just lift weights all day and probably do karate or something, I don't know. And him have something there to protect himself, because there's no way that you can make money like he make money and stay upon the road, right? That's all, and nobody don't trouble you. You have to be well respected. Yeah, I'm talking about you have to probably even be feared a little bit. See? Because it's easy pickings. But it's easy pickings for somebody who might think it's easy pickings until you get lift up and dash way. But I think they know around there says a man who don't play. But anyways, it's about his food though. Anytime we go to Jamaica, I want Brains put it in there. Well, let's stop calling our Brains now. She is now Shakira Sphere. I'm not too like the name, but we're going to work with it and we're going to brand it and make it do what it do. So, Shakira Sphere, please come back. Don't remember exact location. Out of Sav. Damn, babe, I was depending on you. Your area this. But out of Sav Lamar. Is by a, he's normally by a gas station. I want a little roundabout. A little roundabout. and he's by a gas station. Me don't know which part that, cause them ain't my areas. I don't fell in love with Westmoreland, but I know my place. See? But when you see him out there, you will probably say, I him SouFLo talking now. I actually have him on a video, one of the vlogs that I did when we were in Jamaica, because I go get food and she was vlogging using the camera and she recorded that. Yes. See that she said, check Jamaica vlogs. And you'll actually see him in person in the vlogs. So you'll be able to see him, know that's him, recognize him when you get there. But the brother bad. I don't know how he does his chicken or what he does to it, but jerk chicken never tasted so good. Let me just put it like that. Oh man, and the pepper shrimp them from, let me not stop talking about food from down there, so cause yo, big up to town, you know. Big up to big up to the place Portmore and all these things, but I got some food in Portmore, see? And I'm thinking, yeah, we getting the best of everything, even though we both looking at each other like, are so much them charge just for that? But you know what? I feel like I am giving back. So I'm gonna too complain about price. Because you know our food is not some roll it up, fry it and dash it gear. Our thing season up from night before and all them things that take time to cook and prepare and you get your alright. So I pay the money when I'm in Jamaica and I don't complain. See, because food like that in the US would cost you way, way more just for the preparation process. But eating in Portmore. And then I remember going to Westmoreland for the first, that was my first time in Westville. Boy, people, me got so much place, me not even remember when we went and where I went. She kind of keep track, because I can't. Because we've been so many places. But I think that was my first time going to Westmoreland. And I bought some pepper shrimp in Portmore with Dashitway. Yes, it was it was my first, okay, so it was my first time. And she had tell me, so wait, just wait till you reach a place. Babe, you never go border yet, or middle quarters, or I said, no, I never go to them place there yet. And she was like, wait till you reach down there. So as me reach, me not lie, I'm witnessing the lady cooking the shrimp, just how them do it with the pepper and everything. And she said, you have to hold on a little bit, you know, because it's hot and you can't put it in the bag, it will burn through the bag. I felt good that me dash the food from Portmore because yo, it don't compare. It don't compare. And then me pull up and get bami. I remember I pull up and get fresh bami. If y'all ever go to, I don't know why I keep forgetting her name, but me know so she remember me now when me come in at the place because the vibe is. So when you go to a place called Middle Quarters, right, babe? When you go to a place called Middle Quarters, at the end, right before you start go into further into like you're heading to Westmoreland, at the end, you know you have the whole heap of food stall them. That lady there at the end that do fish, she have a next lady with her that does bami. Them I don't know store bami. This is not no bami where you find in a bag in the shop. This is a bami where the woman she grate out her cassava. And you know how my granny them used to make bami. So when I hit Jamaica, I'm gonna get that and it's hot. People remember the first time and I'll never forget. It keeps them people there, I have to go see them like a crackhead. When me pull up and she said, you want fish? Me say yes. She said, me have this. But we can give you half light. Me say no, give me all light. That's how we roll. Just give me the whole light. She have bami over there, so she said, you want this one or this one? Me say no, just give me the whole light. Because you want the whole light for it? Yes, the whole light. I'm not asking how much feet unless you want to tell me a price kind of thing when it's time to pay. But I'm not here to bargain down these people price. So when you go to Middle Quarters, go to the end stall right before you head into Westmoreland area, going direction. That last stall up on the end. There are two ladies there. Them bad. So till, yo, when we get the food, me pull up. I was actually driving because we've been driving from Portmore. So it's a long drive. I mean, I save my belly. We eat along the way, you know. But I think we did get my jerk chicken by then already from the youth. So I'm my mouth already in heaven. And then we get the shrimps. I'm my mouth already in heaven. And then buck up on that. Yo, when my taste broke off piece of bami and gosso, I had to pull over. I had to pull over and sit down in our corner and just done it. And I'm telling babe, I say, yo, I think we gotta go back. I think coming, you never expected this to be so like a little pig. Like a little pig. So big up them people there. And when I'm in Jamaica, every single time I have to touch them corner there. Seeing? It's not border between Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth. Yeah, a border. Yeah, babe, that's what I said. You hear me? That saved my belly, car, you know? Yo, we eat so much when we're there. It's like a food vacation. Is that the thing about Jamaican vlogging? Because people say, SouFlo, why don't you vlog all these experiences? I'm not the kind of person to just boom, put up my camera in everybody's face, you know? And I come from an era where, I don't know, things might have changed, but I come from an era where you kind of move low key. So if me about the place with big camera and everything, then people are going to start to be like, how would I use that? I'm a flash on video camera, nobody don't know him around here. Oh, yo, I the vlogger you with SouFlo, just and before you know it, you know what I'm saying? So me just move kind of low key when I'm there and kind of keep the videoing to my personal, unless I'm driving by in the car or something, me video like this, or something. But then I put up my camera in people's face, and some people don't like it either. Don't like it either. Oh, we are going to Jamaica, nice man. It's just sad to see the bag of foolishness that's going on. But all we are going, no place nice like yard. When we touch that, we tell us that we breathe. Like it's time to decompress. All right, with the food there. Our number one stop when we get off the airplane, Shakira Sphere. It's gonna take me some getting used to this Shakira Sphere thing. But we get shrimps from middle quarters. Oh, so border is where the food is because it's on the border between. Okay. I got it. So people, thank you. I got it, babe. Thank you. Shakira Sphere. So border is where the bami and I don't business who you think the bami good. Try me if you don't believe me. Try it if you don't believe it. Get your best bami and fish, and then when you go through that area there, border, the last stall on the end. May I send you someplace good enough. This lady, them two women here will make you feel like you want to fly back into Jamaica just so you can go there and fly back out. Now, if I take a short weekend trip, I'm going right there and I'm flying back out. It's that good. No lie. I don't know what they do to it or well seasoned. And it cook right. And worse when you get it hot. So it's border at the end, last stop. All right. And middle quarters is where we get the shrimps. I'm learning. I know my ends them there. I Clarendon come from. But I'm learning. Westmoreland nice. Yo, Westmoreland coming like a different part of it's like a different place for me. From a touch that side there, I know the breeze just feel different, and then the whole heap of yang them all over the place. You know, they start zipping by you, zoom, 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 and you're like, yeah, I'm definitely back in Westmoreland again. And the man them ride hard down there. Go and kill off yourself. It's all right. But them have a buzz, a different buzz down there. So, see? Me know, babe. Me know. I know now. I was just mixing them up because I never know. So border is where the food is, where the whole heap of pot them and the whole heap of stall them. Correct? And middle quarters is where me did get the fish, the shrimps from the lady. I'm the kind of person like this. If I pull up and I say I want shrimps, and I choose one person to buy shrimps from, and there's another person there saying, then want to buy something from me to know, because some people stay now. Them say, then want to buy something from me to know. Me buy it from them too. Just for share a little something. You know what I'm saying? I actually bought a bag of shrimps from a lady, an older lady that was standing. You know, granny looked like she had tried a thing. I'm very good at reading people's situations sometimes. So the young lady now, when we buy the shrimps from, they are shrimps that's busting. Them big, them fat, them well seasoned. If y'all look for pepper shrimps, that's the right person to hit up. Then you have the older lady, granny had try a thing. But granny looked like she got scrape the river bottom after everybody done them shrimps in and gone about them business. So she had some little tiny shrimps that look like this in our in our bag. And she had a bag of it and she was like, so buy something from me to know. At first I thought like a them yourself, but I didn't say it to her. I bought it from her and I left her with the change also. You know what I'm saying? So it's a joy to be back on the island, man. Every time I go back, every time I go back, big up and love, big up yourself, lovely K. I tried festival for the first time. I love the first time. Woo, you've been missing a big piece of your life, missing. But I'm glad you tried it. I'm glad you tried it. Festival, Mr. Nyam Festival, tell me, Clyde. No caption needed. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much. And Palmer says, Byron, no, middle quarters is shrimp, border is fry and steam fish and fresh bami. Yes, M. Palmer, just like that. Just like that. If you remember the lady name, that will help. She's on the end. It don't get no better than that. Karen, I have her business card actually, but I would have to go dig up the drawer. And again, on the vlog videos, her whole business card is there and all that. But I'm telling you, she's not hard to find. It's the last stall on the end. Can't miss it. Any stall after fair don't exist. It's the last stall on the end, right before you cut to go further into Westmoreland. It's St. Elizabeth or Westmoreland border, that right? That's where the border of those two meet. And they have that place right in the middle there. So right before you go in, the last stall on the end, right there. If I could remember her name, it would be good, but I can't. Not at this moment. But you know what? I'm going to look for your card and put it up. Portland Jerk Center makes the best festivals. That's what Magic Mike said. Lovely K says, thank you, Lovely K. Lovely K says she's a Belizean. You used to go to high school, you're a Belizean girl. Long time ago that. But Belize, big up to Belize. Big up to Belize. Shout out. Portland Jerk Center makes the best festivals. I've never been to Portland. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Them jerk the chicken like under the wood, right? And them have the big old zinc, something them, the big old sheet of zinc them on top of it. Man, I'm telling you, I've been to so many places. I'm willing to bet that I travel Jamaica more than somebody who is there all the time, live there. Me go everywhere. Some of the places that I go, I don't even remember the name of them. I just read the name going in. Somebody says Portland has the best jerk. I've heard, but I have to go try it out. In LA, Lovely K says she tried the festival in LA. Oh, I thought you meant you went to Jamaica and tried it. Darlene Walter Riley. Shout out Darlene. Darlene says she usually buy from where? Pepper Ridge in Kingston. Where is the best crab? Okay, I don't know about the seafood thing. I live in Florida and it's the best seafood ever. Even when I'm in Jamaica, I said, babe, you know, I said, John, I wish I could get the same kind of seafood somewhere in Jamaica. Maybe I don't know where to go. I've seen places like Sharky's. Sharky's? Yeah, I was thinking Sharky's. I've seen places like Sharky's that look like they serve some pretty good seafood, but I'm not gonna lie and tell nobody, oh, I've been there, and then people go there and them like, what is SouFlo sent me go eat? So Sharky's is who I've seen people making a big stir about. But we can't tell you who got the best seafood. Sharky's seafood restaurant. Them plate them look good. A lot of celebrities go there. I'm actually looking at their site right now, and I haven't made it there yet. So Sharky's or something like that. See? And you know Jamaica do it different. So you have like jerk lobster and deep fried lobster and them kind of something there. But the food looks spectacular. And it's some huge portions. And you get the whole fish with the eye. So if you're one of them foreigners that don't like the fish with the eye, you can probably ask them to remove the fish head if you're that fancy. You know, if you're that different, you can ask them to remove the head because it's scary. I don't know why you eating the eye. Oh my God. I don't know if that's some seafood, mac and cheese and something, but they get it in. I haven't been there yet though. But me say everybody else got it. I can't tell you where. I can only tell you where bami, the best bami I've had in Jamaica and the best fried fish I've had in Jamaica is definitely at Border. The best shrimp I've had in Jamaica, pepper shrimp, is definitely Middle Quarters. The best place to get breakfast in Jamaica is sitting at that same area there. There's a man, my last video, he pretty much was doing a drive-through. And we pulled up. And if you watch the video, you will see like I did a close-up on all the pot them. Every pot a bubbling them on a wood fire, you know. And you pull up right there next to the wood fire. And your food will come right out of that pot there. Them cook season, everything right in front of you. It don't get no better than that. And they have a farm right behind them where your food is coming from. Babe, is that Middle Quarters as well? Them will kill you. Kill them, I go kill you when you talk about hell shall have the worst food ever. Portmore people them, I wouldn't say the worst, but it's not the best. It's not the best. Highly overrated, highly overpriced. Maybe it's because of who we went to. Cause remember when we reached, somebody said, "Don't there, so you forgot, don't so and so." But we so loyal to people we don't even know. We're like, "No, I'm not giving me a strength because over here, so me I go." Worst thing ever. Okay, so Middle Quarters is breakfast as well. All right. There's a family out there that runs their own, it's a restaurant, but it's a restaurant that's out in the open. That's how I look at it. And if you watch the vlogs, you will see when we pull up and we get to porridge, peanut porridge. The man said, "I have some peanut porridge, you know." I can't say no to that. I have to put something back in the back. See? So peanut porridge, yes, definitely, please. Early morning, everything ready already. All dinner ready already from early morning, because from you can get yellow yam, piece of dasheen or something, and 2-finger banana with some brown stew chicken. And them kind of, and this is early. We just call it brunch. We're brunching. They don't sleep. Yeah? So the food is so good, man. Just remember Border and Middle Quarters, Westmoreland direction. You won't go wrong with food. You won't go wrong with food. I don't know what, I grew up actually going to Hellshire. I grew up actually going to Hellshire, right? I used to live over in that area, Portmore area, that's all. But moved the country. See, my parents dropped me off to the grandparents at a pretty young age and from toddler stage, but I still remember. So when I go back there, it's like I'm looking to see when we did get lost at. Because I told y'all before I was a troublesome child. So one day I take my sister out of the yard and say, we are go upper camp, go find daddy. Because my dad was a soldier and he never used to come home 7 days a week. It's not like a 9 to 5 they work and they come back home, right? He used to be gone sometimes days in a row. So one day I take my sister out and say, me I go upper camp, go find daddy. Now mind you, me about 5 and she about 4. So me don't know where upper camp is. So we get out and we start walking and a cow came out. I mean, I shook out, and the cow not showing. So we decided to take another route. Now I remember crossing a bridge and ending up over in our next side of the place. Now I thought I was gonna be able to come back around. Remember them thing are fresh. Anyways, we end up at police station because them pick me up out the road and them end up call the parents and these kind of things. But yeah, it's full of trouble, you know. John know me just take my sister and step out of the yard. So I'm gonna go find daddy. That's why, men, it's important to be there for your children, man, because they need you and they're gonna be looking for you. Please to pin your business number. Thank you. All right. For all the people who've been hitting me up about promos and whatnot, I know I've been lackadaisical, and I really don't want you to think I'm that kind of person, but sometimes other things take over. And so this weekend, my kids are here. My children are all together. And when I get a chance to have my kids together, which they are usually summertime and stuff like that, they are now. So I try to be more into their stuff, even though it looked bad, because half of the time they're here, I'm like, I'm working, I'm doing something on the computer, and I'm cutting into the time I'm supposed to be spending with them. But bills have to get paid. And you live somewhere nice and you have nice things because I work so hard. So hope them understand that balance. But for those of you who contact me, it's the kids. The kids are around. Okay, so when the kids are around, everything is off. And I just got to try to put it together. But eventually I will get to it for you. All right. The business number is 1-806-587-8953. And please don't call it right now while I'm on the live. Business only. Only. All right. So here we are this morning. Beautiful weekend. Let me sign off by saying this. Manners and respect to each and every person that came out this morning. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. All right. Try to spend some quality time with yourself. If you can, spend it with people. And if you're going to spend time with people, make sure you spend it with people that lift your vibration. Make sure and not suck your vibration dry. Make sure you spend it with people who help you to radiate in a positive way. Now follow your little dirty friend, I'm gonna do nothing stupid. Make sure, and it's true, and if you don't have nobody good around you, just fill up your bathtub. If you don't have a bathtub, go in the bath pan. But soak your feet in something, in some warm water, put like a salt in there. That's it. It don't cost much to be happy. And freedom, man, is priceless. Just soak your foot in something and sit down by your phone or something, or read a book. Drink a glass of wine or something like that. Beta, Magnum, bun a big spliff, I don't know. Whole of vibes by yourself. Sometimes it's best to be by yourself anyways. Just be careful out there, man. And keep the vibes up. Yes? Life is short. None of us escape this alive. That's for real. So there's no sense in going around puffing up yourself all day and being mad about everything all day. You don't know when your exit is. All right? So just enjoy while you have it. Be thankful for it while you have it, and live like you're thankful for it while you have it. Somebody said to me, but I know somebody said, Bob Marley actually said it in a song too, that if you wake up and you quarrel every day, you're saying prayers to the devil. Yeah, you're cursing the creator. Because look upon you now. God gave you this good day, this good week, and you have health and strength. You know how much people laid up in a hospital bed right now wish they could have that again, knowing that they're closing to the end. Enjoy what you have, man. Enjoy what you have. Don't take life for granted. All right. And this is not no trial thing. You don't get to redo this. You're on a one-way trip, a one-way ticket you get for this. Remember that and stay conscious of it at all times. All right. All right. There's something going on with vaccine. I already did the voiceover for it. I'm going to release the video in a little while, probably in a couple of hours. But you need to hear this. Remember, we talk about, is it going to be mandatory or not? All right. Watch this. You need to hear this. So that will be released shortly. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless each and every one of you. I'm out. Peace.